kindergarten, it's Miss Engisch again. Today I have my dog Zyrie. This is Zyrie, and we are going to read you guys a story called Dog Breath by Dave Pilkey. Dave Pilkey is the author and the illustrator of the story, so he did the words and the pictures. And it says, The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis. There once was a dog named Hallie who lived with the Tosis family. Halitosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Apparently my dog doesn't like story time because he walked away. Halitosis had horrible breath. Whenever Halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. So boys and girls, look at all the horrible things that are happening in her house. This is the Mona Lisa. She's plugging her nose because it smells so bad. The fish is upside down. The leaves are falling off the tree. The paper's peeled up, and this green stuff is Hallie's breath. And it shows that it's kind of stinky breath. When the children took Halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. Even skunks avoided Halitosis. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea, and Hallie jumped up to say hello. Does she look very happy? Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog, they said. Look at Grandma, she fell over in her chair. The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hallie. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took Halitosis to the top of a mountain that had a breathtaking view. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Hallie's breath away, but it didn't. Look at the sun. Next, the children took Halitosis to a very exciting movie. They hoped that all the excitement would leave Hallie breathless. It says Breath of a Salesman starring Perry O'Donnell and Gingivitis. But it didn't. Even the people in the movie are like, ooh, stinky breath. Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hallie would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. Oh, I don't think that worked either, boys and girls. Look at all the people behind Hallie. But Hallie looks like he's having a good time, huh? But that idea stunk too. The plans to change Hallie's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. What do you guys see in the window? Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon Halitosis. Yikes, whispered one burglar. It's a big, mean, scary dog. Ah, don't be silly, whispered the other burglar. That's only a cute little fuzzy puppy. Uh-oh. The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. That dog couldn't hurt a fly, whispered one burglar. Come here, Poochie Poochie, whispered the other. So Halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp. What do you think's gonna happen, you guys? The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. It was a miracle. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon Halitosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Hallie. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. So they put up a sign that says, "This home protected by dog breath." Because life without Halitosis just wouldn't make any sense. Did you guys like this story? This is one of my favorite stories. Zyrie, come here. Let's see if we can get my dog over to say goodbye. Come here. Come here. Come here. Can you show boys and girls how how you can, oh, come here. Come here, sit, sit. He's all full of mud right now. Can you shake? Can you shake? All right, see you guys tomorrow.